Monday morning where I'm not going to work yet. I got about an hour to spare, so me and Gina and I are out. Gina and I are out here working on the truck. Well, we thought we were just going to take out underneath the wiring for the he had the wiring underneath there for the valves that came out the bottom. We showed you guys that. Well, right here, this is where they come in underneath the floorboard. They come in here, and there's two copper lines that go to a gauge that's in here. Well, we're going to take that gauge out eventually, but we're looking at this. This is for the door popper kit, and for the keyless door popper kit. And the wiring comes up in here, loops around this a few times, and then it went up to the fuse panel. We've already got the power off of it. And then this wiring goes up in here. Well, we noticed more wiring. We don't know what all this wiring was. So we started tracing it. Well, we got in here and we opened up the door panel, take the door panel off, and then we find this. I don't know what it is. I know it has to do something with a radio system. If any of you guys know what this is, it'd be kind of interesting to find out. But this goes in here to this. All this wiring. And however that's hooked up, and then this has the wiring that goes to the window, what used to be the window the power, but he hooked it up for the switches on the window powering. And then there's these that got wired up to go to something else, and then this goes over here. I'm thinking this finally actually links up with the door popper kit that's in there. So that's about the only part that I'm really going to use out of here. The rest of this is coming out. We're just trying to get this all squared up in here so that we can install the radio and a couple other things. So yeah, fun times. As you can see, we got on a roll. We ended up, this was already broke, but we just got to glue the piece back on. We kept it. But we got the flames out of the dash. We kept the XR. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be in there, but we liked the way it looked, so we just left that. But now everything else is uncovered. All the wiring is stripped out from underneath here. We got all this back up on there. There's a plate and then this cover panel. And then now we've got the door popper kit over here. And we've, luckily, all of these wires are actually labeled on the wire. It's stamped on it. So we were able to figure out what goes where. You've got a big red for main power. You've got the smaller red for your ignition switch. There is a black wire that's for your ground. And then you've got a channel 1, which is the gray. And then there's a smaller gray that goes for channel 1 emergency switch. You put that somewhere and put a switch connected to it with a power lead. And then you can make that work. And then there is a blue one that she's holding now. And that one goes to channel 2 for door number 2. So channel 1 for door 1, channel 2 for door 2. And then the white one is an extra accessory. It's the third one. You would have to run your own relays and your own power and all that for that one to work. But that could be used for an air horn, or you could use it for, you could hook up, your dump valves or your air up valves to automatically drop your truck with a push of a button, or pick your truck up with a push of a button. You could hook it up to your regular horns. You could hook it up to your headlights. And there's a number of things you can hook that up to make it work. So now we're going to move it over into, over here into where the radio goes. Look, she's helping me. Even though she got a hurt foot. She's got something wrong with her foot. The doctors say that they can't really see what's wrong with it, but so she's going to wear that boot for a little while. So yeah, the way the popper kit works is you have, with the big fat wires, you've got a main power that goes all the way to the switch. Well, you hook up to the switch, and then you can ground the switch wherever you want to, or the popper, the solenoid itself. You can ground it wherever you want to. And then that way it's just sending power and it's grounded. So we're going to do that to both doors, get this in there, and that's enough talking. Okay, we're going to get this done. Well, I'm really kind of sorry to say, I got really involved in everything else that I was doing around the house, spending time with my family, cooking dinner. We made street tacos last night, made breakfast this morning. and got involved. I had to do the water pump on the F-250. There's so many videos on YouTube already of how to do a water pump. It's very basic and simple, kind of a straightforward project, so there's plenty of other videos to search for that. But I got the water pump done on the F-250. I'm not sure if that's going to fix the problem of going up and down hills and hauling a load. I know that the heater inside works a little bit better, but other than that, it's pretty much the same as it was. Didn't look like there was any big major damage to the water pump. So we'll see what happens next time we pull the camper, whether or not we're gonna overheat or not. Other than that, I did a really good flush on it. There was a lot of crap that did come out of it, so I'm hoping that that's what it was. It just needed to have fresh fluid in it. Maybe that'll fix the problem. Other than that, sorry again that I didn't get any more video on the on the Ranger. We didn't get the radio installed just yet. We did get the door popper kit into the dash. We've got a couple of the wires ran, but other than that, we haven't gotten power to it yet either. So hopefully next weekend we can get touched up on that and get that more in the direction of being able to work under its own power, because now we just got to mainly work on getting the regular hose lines and whatnot in there and all the air management. But other than that, I'm here on the yard ready to go back to work. That's why I'm just kind of sitting here letting the clock run and the truck run and get everything ready to go. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, thumbs up, all that other stuff that everybody says. All right, talk to you guys later.